Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2 where we last left off. We did something. He's already left the city, but Svarric is certain he could be caught near the blah blah blah. There's rumors. We did something. Yeah. We defeated some people and we beat their ass. I can't remember. I'm sorry. it's been like a week. So yeah, but we got some stuff to do. We got to go save the kid.
Bugger off.
Oh yeah, you. We got to go save some kid, and he was going to be sold into slavery, I think it was, because he has magic powers and something. So let's go save him. Are you ready to get saving? I know I am. Right, this way.
I've never met a dwarf before.
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy. Dwarves don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned frolicking areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be elves otherwise.
I think Meryl's just pulling your leg, Varric, which is very rare, because I don't think Meryl knows the concept of jokes. Alright. Hello.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Gimme Fainrail.
The boy you bought from Captain Rayner. Where is he?
Feisty don't get you a better price. Shut this bitch up.
Okay, now I'm just gonna have to kill you. Woo! Kill you all, dead!
That was exciting.
What's up? More slavers. I read that as Slayer, but it's not. Whoosh! Oh, too far.
There's got to be something here that shows where he shipped Fainrail.
There we go, another slaver. Looting your all. Map to the Wounded Coast.
Looks like they took him to some bolt hole in the Wounded Coast.
And we got a belt. And we're done here. Pretty simple, wasn't it? So now we just leave. Got some other stuff. We got the gallows for an errant letter. Thrask.
Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential part of the moody rebel mage persona.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly romantic apostate, waging an epic struggle against forces he can't possibly defeat.
What do you mean, can't possibly defeat?
Well, it's not a good story unless the hero dies.
Yeah.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainrail. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter? Then you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariane not to give in when Fainriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Yeah.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
It's too bad. At least I got friendship with everyone. Right. We've also got to meet with... what's her face? Isabella, because she wants to talk to us about something. Sup, Isabella?
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had.
No problem.
You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
A friend?
Is this a friend or a friend?
I never let him steer my ship, if that's what you're asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder. His
Okay.
name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Oh?
And never returned. So you be careful going back there.
I promise. If I go back there, I won't be alone. I once knew a sailor like you. We lost him in a hurricane. Very sad.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Should I take you with me? I don't know. I mean, what's everyone's affection? Friend. Nah, we'll keep it as it is. Wait, no, I'll take you. No. Screw it, I'll take you with me. Right, we'll take you up, put you in. Done. I also need to equip you. There we go. Arm of Arduel. It doesn't level up, but these two do, so I'll keep those. Nothing there I can use. Have that. You can have that. Makes sense for you to have that. And now I need to level you up. It increases damage and attack values for rogue. She's a rogue. There we go, 30. Now I'll put that up to 20 and put that up to 12. Isabella issues her irresistible challenge to a single foe. The enemy abandons its other opponents and heads for the Seafarer. But she's not a tank. That doesn't really sound very useful for her. What about this one? Isabella's fighting instincts allow her to perceive enemy attacks before they happen. Although she inflicts less damage for every enemy near her, these effects increase. Wow, that's weird. That sounds a weird thing to have, because it decreases damage but increases defense. I guess we'll go for it. But we'll choose one of these other ones as well. Actively engaging the rogue suffers increased damage from any of the rogue's attack. That sounds good. Distract all enemies surrounding a single party member, drawing them away from that ally and redirect them toward whichever ally each considers the second greatest threat on the battlefield. That sounds useful. Then we got Twist the Knife. Is more concerned with victory than ensuring a fair fight. Against any stunned enemies, the rogue now inflicts automatic critical hits. Sounds useful. And here we got Brand. Follow through. Thrives on continued momentum in combat. Dashing from one attack to the next, the rogue now regains more stamina than normal from every basic attack. That sounds useful. What does this do anyway? Goes to next to the character. This effect occurs even if the rogue has not learned the stealth talent. Not solo powerhouses. After the rogue selects an enemy for allies to destroy, any warriors or mages in the party become much more likely to land critical hits against the unfortunate designee. Cool. That sounds useful. Away we go.
I shit you not, Ravani. It was this big.
There's no way. Impossible. I've had hundreds of those in my hands, and they're never that size.
Would I lie about something so critical?
I can't stand it anymore. What are you two talking about?
We're discussing knives, of course. Well, daggers, technically. I never remember the difference. Why? What did you think we were talking about?
Yeah, Anders. You dirty mind. Clean it out with some soap. Hello, talkative man.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
Sure. Hello. You must be the man that Isabella was talking about.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Honest.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Sounds like a plan.
You tie him up. I'll go find some honesty.
Very funny, Isabella. You said you could find me help. This is the best you could do, eh?
Yes, why don't we insult the people coming to help? That will work out wonderfully.
Yeah.
You want the help or not?
Yes, I want help. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
You mentioned raiders.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive.
Why don't you fire your cannon?
They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Can't you do it?
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
Why leave?
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all. It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me. Slit my throat and threw me overboard.
How in the hell did you survive?
I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
And you're perfectly innocent of wrongdoing, aren't you?
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Ornesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
I will. Locate the stolen items from the docks. Alright, let's go. Bow, 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 bow. Let's get out of here. Alright, to the docks. If foes are resistant to certain type of damage, a small shield appears next to the name whenever they're hit by that element. When you see it, switch to a different type of attack. Like egg. Throw eggs at them.
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling. It's always me.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, the stick in the mud.
He can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Right.
I seek any information on suspected apostates.
Well, that's too bad. I can't see to talk to you. Hello, longshoreman.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
A laborer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Olesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Alright.
Hey, if you're done wagging...
I'm sorry, I don't speak never get sex again.
Right.
Wait,
Come in.
what? Who are you talking to? Me? I didn't say anything. Back to that guy I wanted to talk to in the first place. Wee. Hey, Liam.
Shipping manifest.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Olesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
Huh?
I apologise on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Olesian cargo.
Yeah.
I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
What do you want?
Get to the point.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Fine, money.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
Yeah! Now I'm gonna steal my money back from you, if I can. Is there a steal option like there was in the first game? No, there isn't. Well... Thanks.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Can't you see I don't give a damn?
If you see a blonde elf girl, run. She probably will.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
Yeah. I don't need anyone's gaze on me, thank you very much.
There's someone coming. Tell the others. This is private property.
Who owns this warehouse?
Master Woodrow, I suppose. It's rented storage space.
What are you guarding?
Imported goods.
Let's see what's behind that door.
No visitors allowed.
I must have taken a wrong turn.
Be off with you then.
Can I... No, stay! Sneaky sneak. Never mind. I didn't try to sneak. You know what, I'm just gonna go full on. Hey guys, again.
I said this is private property.
Never mind.
You're in my way.
We're under attack.
Yes, you are. I can't be asked to deal with anything else. Shut up and let me go.
May I dress they guide
I think I got blood on my coat.
Raiders anyway, if we just kill them now, we won't have to deal with them later. So, let's kick their ass! Just gotta cross that out. Crate. Raven feather. I guess these could be for Anders' shoulder pads, which don't offer any sort of protection. Hello, I've come to wreck your party. Oh, and there's a barrel. Can I open this door? Nope. Alright then. Quick look down here just in case there's anything. There is, it's a crate. Now I'm going to switch to Varric and then go this way so I can disarm the traps. What the, where am I going? Pick him up. Easy peasy. Well, so much for the big bad raider group. Another empty bottle. Barrel. Another barrel with an etched staff. And a chest! Oh god.
Make any loud noises.
It's a bit late telling me about that now.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Varric! Tell me ahead of time, not after I get hit by it! Alright, sample of Martin's clay cargo.
I wouldn't breathe that in if I were you. Looks like Martin's trading in death.
I found this amazing hat shop in Lowtown.
Well, thanks for your input, Isabella. It's not like you wear hats anyway. Oh, more raiders. Get him! And now you!
Got a little something for you.
And that's all she wrote.
Stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Yeah.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Right, back to the hangman to give this guy his stuff.
You know, Ravani, you promised me you'd tell me how you're shipwrecked.
I was drunk. I thought the reefs around the Wounded Coast were made of candy.
Oh, come on.
And a demon told me to do it. It bet me 60 sovereigns and a bottle of port. You're not the only one here who can bullshit, you know?
Damn right! Right, I'm just gonna save, because it's been a while. Hey, Martin.
You're smuggling poison. I thought you were trying to change your ways.
I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
Fine, Woodrow's warehouse.
Do you know where Alton Woodrow's warehouse is?
Merchant Woodrow's place. I know it. Thanks for this, friend. You've more than earned your reward.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna get my goods. You come back once I'm set up, I'll give you a discount.
We still got friendship with Isabella and Varric, weirdly enough. At least Anders didn't have anything to say about it. Alright, time to switch out Isabella. Bam, bam. Now, I think we're done in Kirkwall again. We're going to head out to the Wounded Coast to get the Wayward Swell. Actually, let's go to Sundermount first to get the Herbalist task, because that won't take us... Oh god, we're getting attacked! Who's attacking us? This is a weird ambush if we're not actually being attacked yet. Let's go up. Spiders!
The danger is past. Are you all right?
Yeah.
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
Your mess just picked me up on the way by.
Still better than what I had. Look, the name's Javaris Tintop. I need someone to help pacify the Kunari.
Why do I get the feeling he's not talking about singing them a lullaby?
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I have heard of this. It's why their ships are so feared.
So it's some kind of Kunari magic. What use is that to a dwarf?
If it is magic, it's a kind you can assemble, and dwarves do that very well. But that Arishok, he won't deal, said I have the same mercenary disease as their outcasts, the Talvashoth. He says I'm not worthy, but he had this look in his eyes, so I figure I'll hire some blades and...
And you're going to prove yourself by killing Talvashoth outlaws?
Problem being, I'm no warrior, but I can pay.
Huh.
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous, the chantry
Have you not seen the ones that are done in frickin'
problem after problem.
Awakening? They were frickin' huge!
What's the point when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market. But this stuff you can put in a bag.
I suppose there could be a reward for these Talvashov.
As long as you do it, I'm happy. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Sure. Sounds like fun. This way. Area. Imperium. What the hell's Imperium? Are flowers from the orchid family. Its therapeutic qualities were actually discovered because of the Imperium's sectional beauty. Beloved daughter of Lord Ignis Pulank of Orlais fell a victim to the terrible sickness of the lungs, which our healers were unable to cure. Thinking the girl would soon perish, her parents surrounded her bed with brightly coloured flowers, hoping that they should bring warmth and cheer in her last days. Oddly enough, the girl began to recover from the illness and grew stronger each day. The parents were baffled but overjoyed. The healers eventually learned that the fragrance of one of the flowers eased the child's breathing. The flower was an embryon, and later became known as Salobrious Embryon. The other variant that was certain magical properties is known as Dark Embryon. Interesting. What's with the music? Is there a demon or something? A ring. Caste Treaty. A defense of strict caste structure of interest to dwarven traditionalists. They rarely slum outside of Hightown if they visit Kirkwall at all. Interesting. But we're done here. Let's go hand this in, and then we'll go home, switch out some party members because I know that someone is pretty good with the Canary, and then we'll stop. Alright, there's somewhere over
You
here.
remind me of Harin Pyvel, Varric, only younger and shorter, and not as serious.
So, it's a close resemblance then.
Well, he tells stories, and you tell stories. Although none of his begin, "No shit, there I was."
I'll have to give him some better stories then.
Hello.
I think you let this get away from you.
An old, foolish thing to need. Thank you for saving me the trip.
No problem. Now, I'm gonna go home, switch out we'll switch out Meryl, I think. Even though I like Meryl, we're going to switch her out.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
I can't talk to the dog, so let's have a look at my mail. We have no mail. Right. Varric, obviously. Then we got Fenris. And then we'll take Anders because he's the healer. He's the only healer. So, yeah, we're kind of stuck with Anders for most of the game now. But it's to Sundermount. And we're gonna stop here. In the next episode we shall be getting some stuff we need for the Herbalist quest, and just go on from there. Fenris maintains an appearance of calm but is only a facade. Every wound he takes stirs at his deeply buried resentment, increasing his attack damage. Sounds useful. Fenris fades into a wraith-like state, becoming difficult to track on the battlefield. Fenris flares with dark energy, lashing foes with a blast of spiritual force. Cool. We also have to give him a better sword, but we can't because we don't have any better swords. So instead, we're going to see if we can give you an amulet that is restricted, or a ring, and this belt. And we're done. Alright, we'll stop here, guys. In the next episode, as I said, we're going to be finishing off this Herbalist quest. So until then, it's been Majorshepard, and I shall see you next episode. Goodbye.